Okay, you guys, y'all know what time it is. It's story time. So I have decided to do something called Sipping with Sugar. So during Sipping with Sugar, I will tell stories of stuff that has happened to me. So today will be, we're going to say, I don't know if I want to call it episode 1 or story 1. Now, I've done other stories in the past, but this is going to be the first official Sipping with Sugar. So, got my drink. Don't worry about what's in my cup. It's my drink. It's a coffee cup, but that's not what's in here. So, grab y'all drinks, whatever you may be drinking, get your sip on, and listen to my story. Today's story is going to be called... We're going to call him Money Mike, because this story is about a guy who thought he was a so-called pimp, or at least that's how I took it from how he was acting and stuff he was saying. So, episode 1, story 1 of Sipping with Sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna say it probably was 2008. It might have been 2009. This is one of my dating stories. I was talking to a guy for a while, had some phone conversations, probably for like 5 months. He decided, oh, let's meet up. So when I was dating, I didn't really meet people at my house. Like, if you want to meet, we're going to meet somewhere public. I'm going to fill you out. We're going to meet somewhere public for a while before I even think about having you come to my house. So anyways, we're going to call this guy Money Mike, because, I don't know, he remind me of a pimp, or I don't know. So anyways, I had met him at a local park. So he was like, okay, just meet me at this park over here. And I knew the park well because I had some family that lived close to that park. So I drove to the park. I met him. He was cool. Looked like how I seen in the pictures. He talked how, sounded the same like the phone conversations. Everything seemed to be going okay. So then he was like, take a ride with me around the corner. Now, I was kind of skeptical about taking a ride. And this is back when, I didn't hear a lot of stories about people getting snatched up, killed, and, by people they've met online or whatever. So anyway, so I took a ride with him, which is like it was like a couple blocks away. So I took a ride a couple blocks away to his friend's house. He was dropping off a speaker for a car. So, his friend comes outside, he gives him the speaker. They have a little conversation, and we go back to the park. Okay, so now we're back at the park. I'm sitting in my car. He gets out of his car. He's kind of like standing by my car. We're just like, having a conversation, just talking. And I'm like, oh, he's kind of cool. Now, he was cool to the point where I felt like I wasn't gonna date him. He was cool, like a friend kind of cool. So I was like, he can be my friend. He cool, whatever. So we talking and talking and talking. And then this girl comes walking up on the sidewalk. So she walking up, and she looked like something's going on with her. She just got this look on her face, like something going on. But me, I'm the type of person, I'm on my business. I didn't know the girl. I wasn't going to say nothing to her. So anyways, the girl started crying. So then he proceeds to ask the girl, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? You need some help? She's like, no, I'm fine. I'm cool, whatever. Now, at that point, when somebody says, no, I'm fine, I'm cool, then I would have thought you would have left it alone. But no, he kept like trying to talk to her, like, what's wrong? You need some money? And I'm looking at him. I look at him like, excuse me, do you know her? And he was like, no, I don't know her. I said, so if she tells you she's fine and she don't need no help, why are you still talking to her? He says, hold up, let me do what I do. So I'm still confused, like, okay. So I proceed just to sit there and listen to him. Now, as I'm listening to him, I hear him say, if it's about some money, I could show you how to get some money. That ain't a thing. And if it's about a man, never let a man put you in a position where you can't get no money because, you know, you a woman. You always got something to make money with.
You got a lot You was just gonna take it, wasn't you? You thought I was play pimping, didn't you, huh?
So I'm thinking to myself, is this nigga a pimp? Is he trying to recruit this girl? So he's still talking to the girl. He going back and forth with the girl talking. The girl keeps saying no, 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 no. And I'm thinking like, I'm sitting next to a nigga who think he's sugar free or something. Because the way he was talking, it sounded like some sugar free lyrics or something. So I kind of listened for a little while longer. I seen the girl was getting frustrated. But she was like, it seemed like she might have been scared to say something to him. So she just, now she quiet and she just shaking her head. Just shaking her head, shaking her head, no. Okay, now, some of y'all know me. And I will say that I have an anger issue. So when you start to push my buttons or I see something that's starting to piss me off, I can only tolerate it for so long. So I see she was getting frustrated and I just snapped. Now, I don't know what came out of my mouth. I just started going off on him. Like, do you know her? She said leave her alone. She don't want to be no effing hoe. Just leave the girl alone. She don't want to be out on the blade because that sounds like where you're trying to put her. I said, and I was like, I told the girl, I was like, get up and walk away from him because you don't need to be dealing with this type of person. So he gonna proceed to turn around and look at me and say, why did I do that? And I'm like, why did I do that? For one, I'm a woman. For two, I don't believe in no woman going to prostitute for no man. Now, I don't like people who do it. But the thing is, if you're going to do that, why would you do that and then take your money and then give it to somebody? So he was like, you wildin', you wildin', you wildin', whatever. So then he tried to smooth it over like, it's all right, it's cool, whatever, and proceeds to start trying to talk back to me. So when he started trying to talk back to me, I was just like, no, I'm not dealing with you. I don't know what you got going on. I don't even want to be friends with somebody who acts or behave that way. So he kept saying I was tripping, but I was like, nah. So while he was still talking, I closed my car door and I drove off. And when I got home, I blocked his number, blocked him off all my social media, and I ain't heard from him again. I think I might have seen a friend request from him on Facebook, but I did not accept it. And it was under like some alias name or whatever. So the moral of the story is, if you hanging with somebody and you see them doing some stuff that's kind of degrading to a woman, I don't know. For me, I couldn't be cool with it. I couldn't be friends with you. So that is story 1, episode 1 of Sipping with Suga. Yes, I did have an outfit change because I had to pause and go do some stuff. So if you like my stories, like, share, and subscribe. I will try to do a story every week. So make sure when you're about to watch my story, you grab something to sip on and you just sit back and listen to the story. If you have any questions about the story, drop them in the comments. If you have a topic you want me to talk about, just let me know. I probably have a story for it. So that is story 1 of Sipping with Suga. I hope you liked it and enjoy the rest of your day.